Hello, little ones. Would you like to hear a story? I've got one for you. From Rolling with Remix. Long ago, the land of Irion was a land of plenty, and many wanted to lay claim to its riches. When those who lived in Irion could no longer agree on who held what, civil war broke out across the entire realm, until the kobolds, in desperation to keep their kingdom afloat, summoned the dark and terrible Dragotha. The great dragon cared not for the alliances constantly made and broken across Irion, and razed many of its great cities to the ground, until a last desperate alliance finally slew the titanic worm. With no one in any shape to continue the fight, an armistice was reached, and the Great War ended. But tensions were still on the rise. 30 years later, a ragtag group of adventurers, who met at a harvest festival and joined forces to look for the missing mentor of one of their band, were hired by a mysterious old man to travel to the great city-states of Irion and perform acts of heroism that those in power would not approve of. But those same acts served to heighten tensions across the land, and the old man, secretly a scheming mind flayer, revealed that once more Irion had fallen into a great civil war. Now, with militaries and dark powers on the rise, our heroes gather their forces in hopes of saving what they can before Irion once more falls into ruin. Momo, the Aarakocra cleric.
You're my friend. You're my family. And I'll protect you at all costs.
Corellian, the kobold paladin.
I will not make the same mistakes again.
Malifane, the half-elf rogue.
I won't stand idle. Not while people's lives are at stake.
Oh, this should be fun.
Quintessa, the human fighter.
You shouldn't be surprised. Everyone is out for themselves in the end.
And Scam Likely, the goblin artificer.
There are three constants: death, taxes, and my ability to dodge both.
Unprepared though they might be, our heroes find themselves at the front lines of a great battle to save the fallen empires. Last time on Rolling with Remix, Fallen Empires. As Malifane and Quintessa had decided to get married that day, they needed to get everything prepared as soon as possible, including letting Momo, who volunteered to officiate the wedding, know, which they did at lunchtime, causing the bird no small amount of stress. Quintessa went to break the news to Scam, and Malifane to break the news to Corellian, and both, in their own way, told the soon-to-be newlyweds that there was a lot to do to prepare for the wedding and not that much time. While Scam somehow managed to put together a wedding dress for Quintessa based on Momo's design in an inordinately short amount of time, Quintessa went to designate Annabelle as her bridesmaid, Annabelle being the default, seeing as how she was the only woman at Baton Rance Hall Quintessa had even talked to. After Malifane made an apology long in the coming to Corellian, he went to go try and make a tuxedo of his own out of a disguise kit that he was no longer sure how to use, while Corellian set about inviting people to the wedding so it wouldn't be just a barren set of chairs next to the lake. Finally, after a hectic gathering and preparation, the wedding was complete. Momo delivered his commencement speech, Malifane and Quintessa each made their heartfelt vows to each other, and Corellian made sure that nothing further was on fire. Unfortunately, this wasn't going to be the case for long, as Scam had developed a massive cannon to blast out a wave of flowers and enough concussive force to knock Malifane, Quintessa, and Momo right into the lake. The flowers kept descending after the cannon was fired, however, attracting a swarm of killer bees that quickly descended on the wedding. In mass panic, everyone fled into the hall, the killer bees pursued, and this went on for several hours. Eventually, however, the bees dispersed, Malifane and Quintessa headed out to get drinks, and Scam gave one last piece of help to the newlywed couple by soundproofing their room. Will this be the last blessed day of our heroes' lives? What awaits them outside of the walls of Baton Rance Hall? No, seriously, is this the last comedic episode we're gonna get for a while? Cause we're approaching the endgame now, boys. Find out on tonight's episode of Rolling with Remix, Fallen Empire. Hello and welcome to Rolling with Remix Fallen Empires. Bees? I'm your host, Alex, and with me, as always, is my lovely cast and crew of players. We have Atlas.
Bees.
We have Scott.
Simba.
For those of you who don't see our webcams, because we're never showing you our webcams, the joke is that Scott had a lion mask for no particular reason. We have Jojo.
I forgot about the bees.
And we have Queen.
Death to the bees.
Xander is currently busy fighting Talona, goddess of disease. He will not be joining us today. Unfortunate. So, when last we left our heroes, there was a wedding episode. There were also bees. And having dealt with both of those, Malphane and Quintessa are now a happily wedded couple, and it is now the morning in Baton Rance Hall of the next day.
What a good night that was.
I'm gonna say that Momo is kind of like, even though he's exhausted after the bees, he's already gotten up and started training with his glaive at early dawn.
Yeah, so Carlin's probably the only one at the breakfast table, first thing.
Yeah, Malphane and Quintessa probably just had a great night, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the mood of, like, if Malphane tries to get up, Quintessa's just gonna, like, hold on to him, like, no, stay.
Yeah. He's not going anywhere.
5 more minutes, you're so warm.
Alright. So, according to the breakfast table, breakfast is fried bread.
What?
Yeah,
I mean, that's basically French toast, isn't it?
it's basically French toast, yeah.
I guess?
Or just regular toast. I mean, isn't that kind of fried?
Incorrect,
Anyway.
there's a separate entry for bread toasted.
Ah, I see. Well, in that case, I'm not complaining. And, yeah, Carlin sort of eats her toast, sort of, looks down at the table, sort of, like, glances up at the stairs. Well, yeah, definitely seems like I suppose we all meet up at lunch sort of day, so... Gonna go find something to do. Shit.
Alright.
Maybe avoid people. Avoid a person. I'm just gonna go. I guess, the main thing that Krellian would be... Krellian offered to help Maggie train up people, but, like, how much work is there left to do in terms of, like, clearing the docks area?
In terms of cleanup, it's been like 2-3 days of a bunch of people working, for all intents and purposes, round the clock. Docks are mostly cleaned up. Now people are just busy repairing ships that were docked there at the time.
Okay, I guess that's... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go off to the training grounds because I did offer to help Maggie train people and work with people, so I'll do that, and then work with Docs will be after lunch, later half of the day.
Cool. You head over to the training grounds. Several of the lanes there for, like, just going at other trainees or just going at training dummies. All of them are taken. There's one that Momo has to himself where he is practicing with his glaive.
How well is Momo doing with that glaive?
Do I roll?
Let's roll to see how good you're doing with your glaive. It should be in your character sheet. If it's not, I can drag one in.
I will check. I don't think I put it in. Okay, please do yours. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, it's way at the bottom, yeah. Momo is doing pretty well with the glaive, all things considered. After like a day or so of training, he seems to have gotten a handle for the weight and what part does actual damage.
Well, hey. You're doing a good job.
Really?
Yeah, looks like it. You certainly sliced the hell out of that training dummy, so yeah, sure.
He like wipes his eyes with sweat and exhaustion and looks over at it. Ooh, God. Yeah. What are you
So,
doing? Oh,
well, I figured I would come over here and, you know, maybe help people practice with them or train or whatever. I'm kind of a... Krillin sort of knocks on the breastplate of their plate armor. I'm sturdy and I could take a few hits, so it'll probably be more helpful for people to go up against me than just a training dummy.
he looks to one side and well, he looks like he's about to say something, but kind of forcing.
You want to go a
himself
few
not to.
rounds?
Sure, if you he like fumbles with his glaive a little bit. If you want to, just go easy on me. Well, don't, but I yes.
I'm sure you'll do absolutely great.
All right.
Tell me
Krillin,
before the
yeah,
actual
so
mission.
just a few rounds.
You step into the training lane with Momo and prepare for a little sparring match.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
This is the first time Corelli and Momo have ever fought.
Yeah?
Yep.
I think this is the first time Corellians fought any member of the party.
Oh boy.
Momo's fought Malifane before. And,
Yes,
Yeah. And
it went great.
yeah, Momo wasn't ready. Anyway,
Okay then. Here we go. How about you go first?
okay. How would you start something like this?
Presumably you just come up and hit me unless you want to try something else. Wait. Magic or no?
I'm down for magic if you're down to get dirty.
Let me just heal up Momo then in that case, because you might need that health.
Yeah.
Shit. Fine. Okay. Magic it is. Let's fucking go then. You first though.
Okay. And then he's gonna launch himself into the sky, and then he's gonna cast Scorching Ray at him. That was 4, not 5. Oh, that is 3. Whoops.
Yeah, that's still 3. The glaive was the first one. Only 24 hits. Alright.
Cool.
So, Momo, you fly into the air and point down at Corellian, shooting bam, 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 one ray after another down at the paladin, who just, like, kind of stands there and takes it, the plate armor of the worm managing to absorb most of the blows and only letting 2 fire damage through because it resists fire.
Krillin just grins. So are you gonna stay up there or are you gonna come down here?
Me as a player, I'm scared! So,
Go with what's in your heart. Because I have options either way.
that's true. I'm not that smart a fighter, so. In that case, Momo is going to. There's so much pressure.
I'm sorry, Momo is going to? Is that the end of your turn?
Krillin is waiting. Krillin is deadass waiting for Momo
Okay.
to do something.
Alright.
Just come on. Actually, Krillin is going to ping a certain mount to come over to the training field.
Alright. That will occur at the start of your next turn.
Excellent.
Okay. in
Krillin
that
just
case-
does a little come on.
Okay, Momo like ruffles his head feathers and then does like a dive, and then he's gonna slash his glaive at Corellian.
Alright. With a dive bomb attack, you thrust your glaive forward, and it It almost hits Corellian, who manages to lift their shield and, like, parry the blow just in time.
Excellent. Perfect. My turn.
Oh no.
Corellian is to go for war pick time.
Okay, so Momo's AC is 17, so the 25 hits.
Excellent. So that does that much damage.
Alright, so as your glaive tinks against Corellian's shield, they just go absolutely ham and just slam their war pick right into your chest, Momo, for that's a total of 21 damage.
Yum.
And as you recoil from the blow, you see and hear the flapping of pretty large wings as Mosca descends and lands at the side of the training ground.
Oh, that's not fair. You can't do that.
She's not doing anything. Corellian pings her to be like, just like a be ready type thing, but she's not doing anything. She's just watching.
Okay. And then Momo's gonna reach out and grab Corellian's neck and cast Chill Touch. If it'll... Come on.
Huh. Uh-huh.
Hello? Can you...
Interesting.
Hello?
There we go.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay. Range spell attack. So it's roll your things. That would be a 1d20 plus whatever your spell attack bonus is.
It's proficiency bonus plus spellcaster modifier, I believe, so... Maybe, like, click Chill Touch from the spells list?
Perhaps. Yes! Cast the freaking spell! Oh my gosh! Ugh.
Oh, what the hell?! Chill Touch! There's just
Incredible.
nothing, it's stupid.
We'll
Alright,
fix that in a bit.
we'll fix that in a
What
bit.
is going on?
What
Do you just want me
D20
to roll something?
1d20 plus 9, please.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, unfortunately, Chill Touch, even at melee, because it's a ranged spell, does not manage to get through Corellian's ironclad defenses.
Damn it!
Momo, what was it we said about playing to your advantages? Quinn's just gonna once more war pick.
Slam, slam, yeah, that's 2 more solid attacks on Momo.
God damn.
So, 16 plus 20, 36 damage total to Momo, as Corellian just goes absolutely apeshit on Momo.
So, 51. That was 36 damage, right?
36 total, yes.
My Christ almighty.
So how's Momo looking?
Hold on. Doing the math now, because my calculator is being done. He's not doing good. He's at 15.
I see.
So Momo's gonna disengage, and he's gonna cast.
Disengaging is an action.
So you could only cast a bonus action spell.
Okay, then. Would Healing Word be a?
Healing Word is a bonus action, yes.
Give myself 5 points.
Alright.
Why is Roll 20 lagging so bad?
I have
So did Momo back up into like the air or just back?
Just back up,
Okay.
like about 15 feet.
Okay. Are you sure? Corellian calls, foregoing their turn.
Why do you ask?
Okay. Just Corellian just sort of shrugs and just come on.
Momo's not a confident fighter. Okay, he's gonna rush at Corellian again, and while he's running, he's going to cast Elemental Weapon on his glaive.
Oh.
he's gonna have it have. Where is it? Where'd it go? Oh my
These spicy violins.
There it is.
The spicy
He's gonna make
sparring
it have-
violin.
He's gonna make it have ice powers.
That's
Or-
it's your action.
That's
It's
an
your
action.
Read the spell,
Yeah,
so you can't attack.
that's okay. He's
So you're
kinda-
running up to Corellian.
Okay, no, he's not running up. He's kind of just like.
You're good. You're good. It's fine.
Fighting is not my favorite part of D&D.
No.
That's okay. That is
Not
okay.
strategic.
That is okay.
So yeah, I think he's just gonna kind of stay in place and cast that.
Okay. Excellent. Curling sort of like looks over at Mosca, who sort of like tilts her head a little bit. Then Curly looks back at Momo and just says, "Well, all right then." Curling is going to rush Momo and try to knock him prone,
All
or
right.
grapple him actually.
So that is Corellian doing a, I believe, strength check versus Momo's acrobatics or athletics.
Acrobatics and athletics.
Or athletics, whichever one you prefer.
Preferably the higher one.
Oh,
Whoa!
that's a tie!
Do ties go to the offender or the defender?
I think it's defender.
Yeah, I think it goes to the defender if it's not like a case of, like, drinking contest where you have to keep going until someone wins, so...
Yeah.
So as you start doing a whole bunch of magic, preparing your weapon, covering it in this, like, shimmering layer of ice, Corellian bum rushes you, Momo, and you just barely manage to keep out of his grasp.
And that wouldn't give me an attack of opportunity, would it? It's only if they pass me by.
Only if they move out of your range.
Okay. Then just a regular attack, then Momo's gonna try and slash him.
Oh, hey, that actually manages to hit Corellian.
Hell yeah!
Finally! Roll damage. Are you fucking
Cool.
serious?
Roll a one. Also roll a 1d4 to deal cold damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say.
Oh my god, this is painful.
I know, I'm sorry.
No,
Are you
it's not your fault.
serious?
No, that's decent.
You know what's even better? You know what's even better?
What?
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 Corellian has full resistance.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Corellian has cold resistance because of the Cutlass of the Winter Queen.
Do it!
Oh, that's
Fat 3 damage.
That 3 damage as you swing with all your might, Momo, and Corellian just kind of stands there looking fine.
Oh my god, that face!
Corellian just sort of nods and says, Momo, remember, play to your advantages, maybe? And Corellian is going to... This might be a little rude, but they're going to do it anyway. Corellian is going to try and pick up Momo and throw him into the air. Kind of like you would launch a bird. Like that.
Okay. Still would be a grapple check, so, strength versus acrobatics or athletics. Despite you trying very hard to get Momo airborne, Momo just refuses and ducks away from your grab.
Okay.
Muska is tilting her head even harder.
Just from one side to the other, just, huh? Huh?
Okay. Then after he kind of dodges the grapple attack, or grapple attempt, he's gonna cast Toll the Dead on him.
Okay.
Alright. So that is a wisdom save.
Dang it, sorry.
Momo!
What?
Your bad day continues to be even worse as you channel necrotic energy and this deep, like, almost evil-sounding ringing bell goes, "Wong," and Corellian, standing right in front of you, just kind of stands there unaffected.
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me!
Right. So, Carlian is going to make an unarmed strike against Momo. So let's see. Let's see, that would be plus 10, because it's strength modifier plus proficiency bonus.
Mm-hmm. And you just kind of smack Momo
That's
in the
just
face.
disrespectful.
Excellent. That would do, I think that just does my strength modifier damage, right?
It is strength modifier damage, yes.
That does 5 damage, and Carlian is going to heal Momo for like 50 points.
Alright. Momo, you have a net healing of 45 from where you were before.
Fantastic.
Jojo just has this face on that says, I don't need your pity.
Yeah. At this point,
Momo, please use your God's giving gifts.
At this point, a lot of the other trainees have stopped and are just looking at this and laughing.
Momo just looks embarrassed. And he just... his eye twitches, and he casts harm, not really realizing it.
Went from 0 to 100.
Oh! Okay.
Oh no!
As Curly lectures you about God-given gifts, you extend your hands, and this wave of necrotic energy strikes Corellian dead on, like, seeming to tear a chunk straight out of his very life force.
Brilliant. Great. Is this feral fucking grin? They're fine. They're absolutely fine. See? God's given gifts. Now that's what I'm talking about. They're going to once more rush Momo, and they're gonna war pick.
Nice.
26
And
hits.
I think
Oh, whoops, that was not... I didn't know why I clicked it.
well, 11 damage to you, Sarah.
Roll 20 is being so slow, I hate it. Okay, so Momo is again gonna try. He is gonna cast. He's gonna cast Wall of Fire around himself, and then... Actually, no, he's gonna cast Wall of Fire around Corellian.
He was right next to you.
Who is in
Oh.
melee range?
Never mind,
I mean, you can back up and do it.
Actually, no, he's just gonna go for an unarmed attacking, try and, like, use the glaive and jump up and use both of his legs to kick Corellian back.
Hey!
Hey, style points.
Little Chloe feet.
How do I roll an unarmed
So you're trying to, like,
attack?
knock him prone?
Talons queen.
Yeah, kinda.
So
Like
you're
knocking
scratching
him
at him with your talons?
That would work. I don't know if my talons are that strong, though. Yeah.
Eric Cochran have talons as an unarmed attack option.
Yeah.
So you do all sorts of flips into the air and just kind of kick at Corellian, who just, like, does a variant of the move where you just hold out an arm and push a shorter person back.
Just grabs my tiny little bird ankle and throws me to the ground.
I'm sorry, how are we sleeping through this?
We're at the training grounds. You guys are...
You guys are
Back
smart
home.
wherever you are.
Yeah, Carlene is just gonna... Okay, fine. And is going to try and knock Momo prone again.
Cool. What the fuck?
Hey, sometimes you just roll a 3.
Sometimes you just roll a 3. Alright, yeah, no.
Oh, come on, are you gonna give me something?
No, you've already taken too much.
Oh my god, Momo! You can't just stand there and be scared of me, for God's sakes! You're one of the you're probably one of the strongest clerics in Irion right now.
Then what the hell do you call this?
Well, that one spell was great.
That was an accident.
Use. Krillin starts laughing and just like bites their fucking hand and just stifles it. Momo, you have wings. You excel at casting spells from a great distance at people, right?
Yes, but every spell that I have is ineffective to you.
So get creative. Certainly, there is something within your repertoire that is, I don't know, just think, try and fight as dirty as possible. Think about what Scam would do. And this is the last time I'll ever tell you to think about what Scam would do and do it. So, relish that opportunity and never tell him that I told you that.
After you say that, Momo's eyes just kind of like widen with a sort of sudden realization. Then a very small, subtle smile starts to peek around his beak.
I like that look already. Well, come on.
Okay, Momo is going to use his talons and try and pick up Corellian and take him into the air and then kick him, like throw him up so he's airborne and then kick him so that he goes flying to the ground.
Alright, that is a grapple, so it's strength versus Corellian's athletics or acrobatics. I think the strength check would be the same result, so, you try to pick up the plate armor wearing kobold with your feet, and it's not going well.
Good idea. Good idea. If you managed to get me up in the air and drop me, that would have really fucking hurt. Alas. Alas.
I'm not that strong.
Yeah, exactly. So, try and go for something else. Listen, Momo, I'll tell you this much. What we're doing right now, is a worst case scenario. You never want to be within range of someone like me, ever. Okay? Ever, as you can tell. Okay, so, yeah. With that in mind, go on. Do your best. Come on.
Okay. He... Okay, he's gonna... Hold on, wait. Oh, please tell...
Oh no.
He starts smiling, and then he flies about 50 feet away, and then he points a finger like a hand finger shape and smiles, and then he
starts blasting.
He casts banishment.
Okay.
A charisma save. Okay, let's see if this goes well. Ooh, that one tingled.
Why is your save so big?
I'm a paladin!
Charisma saves.
Oh, okay.
I think
Paladins
it's
are proficient
either
in charisma and wisdom saves,
Okay.
aka two of the most common saves in the game.
Alright.
Kind of a cleric killer.
Of course. What a king.
Corellian exists to fucking own clerics.
Or anything within a 5-foot range. Ooh, that one was nice. Corellia just looks up at Momo and
He
just
has this defeated look.
You are up in the air, so that is a very good thing.
Okay.
Okay, what are you gonna do from there?
Without saying a word, he casts Fireball.
Okay.
As you do, the crowd of trainees that is gathered dive out of the way and scream in terror as a fireball, boom, roars through the training ground. So, I'm gonna go find the guard stat block.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Mama wouldn't have cast it so other people are in the way.
It's not that big a training ground, and I did say people were gathered to watch. It's a 20-foot radius, so that's 40 feet in diameter.
Hooray!
Hopefully one of the passive.
Arena all over again!
So guess what? Even the one who succeeded still loses because guards have 11 hit points each.
Jesus!
Momo, did you cast with lethal damage or non-lethal damage?
Oh my god.
Was it non-lethal, Momo?
No! It was non-lethal, yes, of course, yes.
Oh my god. Sorry, you said no, and I was just like, you.
Momo, you fuck!
Killing intent
No,
on
non-lethal,
Corellian
okay.
Velith.
No, non-lethal, of course non-lethal.
Alright,
Holy sh-
so that's 13 damage to Corellian, and 26 or 13 to all the guards who are just unconscious and slightly on fire. As
Oh,
Remember
fuck me.
Remember that scene in the Frycook games where the vendor comes up and is just like, fish sticks, get your fish sticks here! It's
Yeah.
like-
And Maggie is now fully focused on the fight, staring daggers at Momo and
Fuck me
Corellian.
sideways. Corellian is just gonna ignore Momo and just gonna go to the nearest guard and start healing people and putting out fire.
Yeah, Momo's gonna do the same.
Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Corellian will give at least each person 3 points of lay on hand.
Yeah, Momo's gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds on 5.
Alright, that Mass Cure Wounds brings every one of the guards back up, and you're the one who made the 20 deck save. I'm okay! And just kind of hobble away from the training grounds, while others drag the other guard bodies off.
Corellian just brushes some embers off of their armor. Well, you got what I was you got the point of what I was trying to say. So yes. And Corellian's not going to say anything else because they can see on Momo's face that Momo is going to hurt himself more than any chastisement that anyone else could probably give. So Corellian's just like, well, let's get these people treated up. Let's get it all going, and I'll see you at lunch. Good idea on the banishment, though. That was a really, really, really good idea.
He kind of just hurriedly walks the complete opposite direction.
So Malphite and Quintessa, I'd say if anything got you guys awake, it would be a fireball exploding, considering the events of the last few days.
Oh, bollocks, the bee's back.
I can't hear you, Scott.
Yeah.
No?
Yes,
No?
now I did. Now I can, yes.
Okay. What was the last thing you heard me say?
I didn't.
Well, nothing.
Okay. Mal said, is it warm around here, or is it just me?
Well, warm is the efficient temperature for now. Just flops back on the bed.
What time is it? Like, what position is the sun in the sky?
It is roughly in a 10 o'clock in the morning position.
Another hour couldn't hurt.
and you go right back to sleep. So we are going to fast forward to lunchtime after the guards have been taken to the clinic and the fire has been cleaned off of the training grounds. And let us see what is for lunch. Preserved meat.
We're having a feast today, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just
I
some slices
will
of pork.
go to lunch. I will go to lunch.
Yeah. Malifane is going to do the same.
Quintessa, like, clearly looks a mess, but she don't care.
So, no, by all means, you go first.
Oh, I presume that the morning went well.
Went fine enough.
Corellian's
some
covered in
training.
blood and only some of it is his, by the way.
I presume Corellian would have taken a quote short rest and gotten some of their own hit points back, but
Yeah, it's just a lot funnier to imagine Corellian going up to the
Mhm.
lunch table covered in blood like nothing's wrong.
I mean, yeah. We'll roll some hit dice later.
No, of course. Very
But
good.
no, yeah. How about you two?
Not bad. Thank you for asking.
The correct translation of that is fucking fantastic.
Oh, thank God. Thank the gods above, because not bad. I mean, really.
Okay, so maybe my vocabulary could use some improvement as well.
Good thing you're married to a librarian. How about that?
Isn't that the truth?
Is that a... Carlin sort of like blinks and sort of like swipes at their eyes a little bit and just sort of shakes their head and peers closer at Malifane. You've got a little something on your on your
Oh,
lapel.
oh yeah. Oh, that's right. I got a little friend.
Yeah, it's not venomous, is it?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't think the spell said anything about that.
Oh, okay. Great, good. Just glad that you're aware of it. Glad it's not venomous. It's very cute. How? Why? What's its name?
I've been thinking about that. Its name is Anuki.
Anuki?
It just
Aw.
looked like an Anuki to me.
That's adorable. Well, glad you've got a little friend there. So
Thank you.
As long as he's not called Monkey, that's fine by me.
Yeah, I'm still sorry about that.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. I feel like I've come to terms with it.
so, were you all planning on doing something this afternoon, or just
Just as much research as I can.
for Feywild things?
Yes.
I was thinking of visiting the library for a little bit and then maybe stopping by the training ground just to get in some swings.
Good plan.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot to mention that Mama was not there.
Not there. Okay.
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 Training ground is a little singed at the moment.
You sure you don't want to
Don't want to what? Crowley says, like, their scales are bloody. They've very obviously been in a fight. Very, very obviously been in a fight. There are like some like scorch marks like on their neck and stuff. I don't want to what?
How do I put this?
Please don't be coy.
Do you want to maybe clean up before lunch, or?
What? Crow like looks down at themselves as they just realized that they're covered in blood and ash and soot.
I mean, I won't
Oh.
ask. I won't ask what the specifics were. I just,
Well, I was down at the training grounds and got a little zealous. I wouldn't think overzealous.
It must have
No,
been a good roll then.
Yeah. No, it was great. It was definitely a bit of a workout. Definitely some unexpected things happened. That's for sure. Curlin says as smoothly as possible.
Brilliant. That seems like a little bit of an understatement.
Hey, it was a good bout. I mean, come on. They like gesture at themselves.
Fair
Well,
enough.
looks like it was quite a show.
Yeah, you could definitely say that. Yes. I'll go upstairs and, use a basin or something, and I'll leave you to it. And have either of you seen Scat? What am I asking? Of course you haven't. Why would you? Never mind. Krellian heads upstairs to fucking towel off.
For purposes of me not having to roleplay scan this session, he is down in the workshop, hard at work on the
Yeah.
rings.
Okay.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Also,
Right.
because I forgot, I'm just gonna put this in for chat's purposes. Yes,
Give me-
this is how it's
Thank
spelled.
you.
Thank
For
you.
my purposes, too.
Yeah, I
For
guess that would help.
the notes writer's purposes.
Alright. I will go to the library then.
All right. Malifane, what are you doing?
No one has actually eaten, so I think he's going to go as well, but first he's going to kind of just take a piece of meat and just kind of start chomping on it as he's walking there.
All right. And Momo, what are you doing during the afternoon?
He's off in the forest just being by himself, some self-pity little emotional teenage shit.
What a
It's an
fucking mood.
So it's a day that ends in Y for Momo, yes?
Yes.
Oh. Don't mind me. I'm gonna roll some cookies next real fast.
Okay.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh. Ah,
Nice.
I roll a lot, so yeah.
Yeah, Caroline was not looking great.
those two
I'm down
items
to like
make up,
13 so
those
Yeah.
two nat 10s make up for those two nat 1s.
A little bit more would, might actually knock Caroline out, so. Well, it was close. Alright. So, while Carillion is washing up and Momo is being angsty, let's focus on the library for right now. As Quintessa, you are doing some more research into the Feywild. More specifically, how the fuck do you get to the Feywild?
Yes, please help me.
Of course.
I provide assistance if need. Oh, never mind. It's a feature.
It's a
Yeah,
feature, yeah.
exactly.
This is just something Quintessa can do. It's her library. Alright, so looking about the library, you see a couple of notes. A lot of them talk about Fey crossings. Some are just temporary features. No one can quite track where, like, the wall that's between the Fey plane and the material plane is weakened. But there are some, it is noted, that are more permanent portals. Unfortunately, the closest permanent portal into the Feywild is somewhere near Ashran Alora.
Okay.
Oh. That's unlucky.
Fun.
Mm-hmm.
And the last we heard about them, Rankle had messed with.
What's the second closest?
The second closest would be off on another continent entirely.
Shit, okay.
There's no getting around it. If you're going to get through there, you have one of two options. One, make dealings with the elves. Or two, you're going to be taking a bit of a longer travel than anticipated.
Oh, I could stealth again.
Think you'd be able to manage that, though?
Well, it would be by myself, so perhaps.
If there's a safer way.
I'm not sure. I mean, at this point, I don't really have the resources to get out of Irion, is the problem.
And we're already spending most of our money trying to figure out how to get a boat. boys.
Exactly.
I understand that we're trying to get to Rankle in the first place, but if you'd at least tried to peace with the elves, this wouldn't have been as much of an issue.
I know, but... honestly, are we even at a point now to where we could do that?
I'm sorry?
Are we even at a point now to where we could do that?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
What's your favourite saying, isn't it? I'm not sure.
Self-doubt.
Yeah. Well, I could try and get a disguise together or something. I mean, can't guarantee it'll work, but might be my safest bet. I'll get some kind of stealth magic of sorts.
I'll be right back. Malifane is going to walk out of the library briefly and head back into his room and...
Don't forget to sign your name!
Oh, yep, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dear. Let's see. Lycos. Alright. Alright, sit tight.
Okay.
A couple moments pass by. Malifane rummages through his things. And of course he finds the disguise kit. And he brings it back to the library. And he says, I have pretty much lost all sense of how to use this thing, but maybe it'll come of use to you? I don't know. It should have a few tools in there. Some props, couple outfits, some makeup.
Some makeup? Malifane, do I look like the makeup sort?
Never said you were. But if it can provide you with any assistance...
I mean, it's a start. But, I don't really know how much of a good disguiser I am.
This is impossible.
I think it should be fine. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I don't know what I was really thinking.
No, it's fine, it's
it
fine.
seemed like a good idea at the time. I don't
No,
know.
it is a good idea. It's just I don't know what to say.
No, it's...
Well, you know, I could try and pass as an elf. So I don't know, like way back when, everyone seemed to think I was an elf for some reason. I don't know what that was about.
Shut the fuck up.
But, well, the best course of action is to experiment. I'll try my best.
Any method works.
As long as I don't... subtle, not... clown makeup, subtle.
Yeah, don't overdo it, hon. I'm sure you... I hope you won't.
Alright. I'll make do. See if I can... There's any chance of me finding a spell scroll to do with stealth. That would be quite efficient, though that Might take a bit of investment, and I'm very low on funds, so I'll look into it, but I can't guarantee anything.
I'll see if I can look around and find it.
Thank you. I think Passive Out a Trace might be helpful if you can find a scroll with that.
Remind me again, Alex, was there a place either here in Batrance or in, I'm blanking out, Port Mirandu that had scrolls?
So, technically speaking, I am blanking on his name, god damn it. Torkalin can make spell scrolls. However, he is busy with scam at the moment.
That's right. Fun! Okay.
Well- Kidnap it is.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing.
Malifane just raises an eyebrow, kind of like this smirk, this face.
Like I said, if we can't do anything, I'll have to make do. It's okay.
Don't do anything brash, though.
I used to be a thief. I'll be fine.
Alright. If there's nothing else I can do here, otherwise, I'm gonna see if I can take a look at the training grounds, just see if I can get a few rounds in.
Of course, don't burn it more than it already is.
Oh, is that what you think that was?
Well, from how Corellian looked, I can make assumptions.
Oh, that's fair. We'll see.
Now go on, go sign your name.
Alright, love you.
You too. That's so gay.
Gay!
You can't have kissing in D&D.
Fellas, is it gay to kiss your wife?
Yes. Because wives are soft and feminine, therefore it is far more homosexual. Because your wife You're welcome. This is sage wisdom.
Alright, so
Really?
So as Malifane goes over to the training grounds, a couple of lanes have been cordoned off and someone is busy sweeping up the mess. Any change in what Momo or Corellian is doing?
Probably once Caroline has finished cleaning up a little bit and taking a short rest, they're probably going to go down to the clinic and basically dump their spells into helping heal people. Yeah.
Alright. And what about Momo? You're on mute?
Thank you for reminding me. I also think he'd be down at the clinics helping people.
Alright. Well, that's good timing for the two of you to get together and work on assisting the people who are already there with the burn victims of the previous attack, and now this new attack, too.
Oh, he...
Oh.
He has the guiltiest face ever. Or, yeah.
So, I guess basically what I'm out of lay on hands completely. But I guess what I'd want to do is I'd want to use restoration on people who would need it if possible, and then once I'm out of those, I would use like cure wounds, and I'd probably keep one slot of each level. So I'd use 3 first level cure wounds, 2 second level less restorations if necessary, 2 third level. So yeah. I don't know if you actually want me to roll for all that, or if me just saying that is fine.
Yeah, you just saying that is fine. A lot of these people don't have enough hit points to, like, really justify doing exact math on how much cure wounds will help. It's mostly commoners and chicken bait.
Excellent.
He's doing a good job.
I'm doing a great job!
Exactly. Carlin sort of like casts a sidelong glance at Momo, but they're not going to say anything unless Momo approaches them, because they sort of know that Momo is a little bit volatile and doesn't really know if Momo wants to talk at the moment. So instead, they're just going to softly converse with Chicken Bait as sort of like a, do you need me to check on the animals? Anything you need me to do? That sort of thing. Just in Draconic.
Chicken Bait replies, also in Draconic. I mean, I got a few apprentices working on it. He, does some mental calculations, tongue rolls out of his mouth. They do kind of suck, though.
Right, you left them with instructions, right?
Yeah, I left them with instructions. I mean, I hope they can read them.
Well, in that case, I'll go check on the stables once I'm done here. So don't worry about that. Just focus on resting and getting better.
Thanks, Carillion. You're a pal.
You're welcome. And Carlin sort of like, as they pass Momo, just sort of I'm going to the stables if you want to chat, and if not, I understand. But you'll know where to find me. Alright. Great. Carlin's just doing administrative, just strung everywhere. It's hall management time for Corellian today.
Alright. You head over to the stables, Corellian. There are a couple of notices that have been hammered and nailed up on the exterior wall of the stables. You take a look, and you don't know what an IKEA is, but they look like IKEA instructions from hell.
Oh, God.
There are no real words as to how to properly care for, feed, and treat the animals, but there are diagrams, allegedly. So you're starting to see why Chicken Bait's apprentices are having trouble understanding exactly how to treat the animals.
Yeah, I'll try and flag an apprentice down and say, so he didn't happen to leave any verbal instructions, did he?
The apprentice sighs. He said don't get kicked in the head by ox, and so far that hasn't happened, so that's nice.
Great job on that. Nothing else.
I mean, he said it was all self-explanatory, but I'm not sure if this wants me to mount the goat, or, pet it and, make sure the fur doesn't get matted.
God.
Probably no to the former, not sure about the latter. I'm sure it's just... I think, from what I remember, the most exotic animal that we have is stone chicken.
That is correct.
Carlin will ask one of the apprentices if they've ever, observed what Chicken Bait does to assist to take care of stone chicken or anything like that.
Well, usually stone chicken's on Chicken Bait's shoulder, angrily pecking him and staring its death stare at us. We've just kind of been dropping the food off and backing away slowly so it doesn't see us as a threat.
Probably for the best. Probably for the best. Definitely for the best. Carlin just sort of... Carlin's gonna try their best to decipher the esoteric notes left by Chicken Bait.
Alright. So, I'll say considering a lot of them are, in fact, pretty common domestic animals, this is just regular animal handling.
We'll see how that goes.
Alright. So Chicken Bait is obviously very bad at explaining things. And his decision to use pictograms when clearly he has zero artistic ability did not help matters in the slightest. However, once you, recall basic bits and pieces of what you remember of how to, properly treat and care for animals, a lot of the diagrams start to make more sense, and you start thinking, oh, that's what chicken bait meant.
Great. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna write out a list for these poor apprentices in common.
Okay.
With what I've managed to glean from the pictograms. So we'll do that first. I'll then, just check and make sure nothing has been missed, and just from the pictograms that Chicken Bait has left, does it look like he has the ability to write? Is he literate?
No.
Not surprised. Man is a genius. One might say even a savant when it comes to animals. But okay. Like not even in Draconic literate.
Nope. Not even Draconic
Right.
literate.
Right. Excellent. So Crellium will write out, 3 lists from what they managed to glean from the pictograms, 1 for each apprentice, and then 1 to keep in like a dry, unobtrusive place where it can be referenced in case those 2 lose theirs, and just right. Hopefully that makes things clearer. If you have problems, let me know, or I'm sure Chicken Bait would be happy to answer if you
Oh god, no!
asks. No. Oh,
Yeah, no,
No?
we're not asking him anything. The last time we did, that happened, points to the pictograms.
I see. Well, hopefully this list, I think I managed to get most of it, so, yep. Cheers, if you need any help, then let me know, and I'll try and handle it. Crellian says, knowing far too well that they've offered their assistance in handling things to far too many people, and oh god, why?
Oh god, no.
And, I guess they're gonna spend the rest of their day just assisting combat dogs.
Alright. Anyone else doing anything for the afternoon?
Momo's also gonna go help by the docks.
Okay. Quintessine sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just looking into more like if there's any more like ways I could stealth or whatever efficiently.
On this short notice, your best bet is like hoping disguise kit works and sneaking out of Baton Hall.
Rad. What a wise person I am.
I thought your intelligence was your higher score.
It is. I've only got +2 in wisdom.
Heck. Well, in that case, at the docks, the debris has been basically cleared. Most of the workers there are now working on, like, repairing the ships that were, and now are, rather, in dry dock. Ari is still just kind of, like, hanging around in the water, observing, and not doing a damn thing to help.
I mean, it's not like she was hired on for anything, so totally fair. I'm not going to be the one to like, hey, you need to do something, because we really just invited her to stay at Backgrounds, no questions asked, so there's that. Hey, so I spent a year at sea. Would that be enough experience to at least help with ship repair?
Yeah, I'd say yeah, given that, and you're pretty good at, like, carrying bulky things around. You are very helpful in, like, assisting with making sure a ship is not, full of holes and is ready to set sail again.
Great. Awesome. I'll just do that. Crowley does notice that Momo is there, but it's just once more. I'm not gonna approach him. Momo, just sort of like, I'm not sure if I should talk to Momo or let him come to me. I'm just gonna let him come to me. If he wants to.
I will say, Momo, because you can fly, you're a lot better at, like, getting up into the rigging and sails of the dry dock ships than anyone else, so if you want to help with ships, that's what they're having you do to carry things up there for repairs.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Cool. Alright. So, assuming that is the case, Ari is not going to bother anyone because she's just vibing, unless she's not interested in talking to anybody, so you spend the next several hours repairing a boat.
Momo takes a quick glance down at Corellian and then quickly looks back and continues doing his job. He seems very distracted, but he keeps focusing on whenever he's told to.
Alright. As you do, Momo, you notice a lot of the workers here are climbing down, heading away from the ship. Looks like they are taking a break and heading out to dinner.
He flies down to the person who is instructing him. Is there anything you guys want me to do while you guys are gone to make it easier when you come back?
He just kinda stares at you. You're no good to me tired and hungry, kid. Eat something. Don't want you to be skin and bones, or is it feathers and bones? I'm not quite sure.
I don't think it really matters. Okay, just let me know when you're ready to get back to work. Any...
Might not be till the next day. Don't want to work with this much heavy equipment after dark.
Right. Cool. I will see you in the morning then. Take care. And he heads back to Bat and Rant's Hall.
Alright. Dinner at Bat and Rant's Hall is beef stew.
Yes!
Finally, good
Something
dinner.
Normal, yes.
Beef stew!
Beef
Thick
stew.
stew.
Stop that.
What?
Thick.
Thick.
Juicy beef stew.
What's wrong with the normal food around here?
I just like the thick stuff.
Well, of course you do.
Just like looks at Malice, she says
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not
great.
I'm not even going to grace
Bert-
that with an answer.
Bert
Raises the
just kind of looks over. I'd say get a room, but you already have one, so I'm not sure how well that insult would take.
thick person in your entire life.
I'm not even sure I have the muscle for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No offense.
None taken.
You hear Scam call from downstairs. You think it other ways. Up top! Up top! Tokalin, you're leaving me hanging. Tokalin, goddammit, I can hold this mustard to come up all day and all night.
Oh god. Alright, so
They've been at that for hours.
yep. Poor guys.
Not
Alright.
really.
How have things been coming with the whole expedition preparations?
Oh,
Well-
yes, do you have a plan yet?
Well, I figured that unfortunately the closest place for me to get into the Feywild is found in Asham and Laura. So, my only option really is just to disguise myself and hope for the best.
Wow, that sounds like a...
Bad
It cer-
idea.
Yes, it sounds like a really shit idea, to be quite fair.
This is like the rushed plan. If I had a few more days, I'd plan it a bit better.
Well, I mean, who's saying you need to leave? Like, you have days, you know. You're
Yeah.
welcome to. I mean, obviously you're employed here, but like, you could stay at Bat and Rents for as long as you need to.
Of course.
Hmm.
Take as much time as you need, hon.
Okay, it's just worried, okay?
I don't think we know anyone who can cast like something like plane shift. Not really, other than the Yankee who has fucked off to who knows where, who knows how long ago. Actually, I know
I
it
was
was
gonna say.
probably a 10-day or so ago. But so that option is off the table. Don't we have a? I mean, we have an herbalism lab. You could maybe ask Kelwyn if they can brew something when it comes to, disguises or invisibility. But there's got to be something other. There's got to be someplace other than going into Ashen Allura, because I'm pretty sure you'd be shot on sight.
The second closest option that we have is out of the continent entirely.
I don't have time for that. Listen, if you're going to fight Rancol, who's to say the fighting isn't going to get worse outside? I can't risk going in there when the elves are on the rise. I need to do this as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Just what are we supposed to do, though? I mean, you heard what Rankle said. He's already messed with them.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm trying to go through my spells. I don't think I have anything that could help. Banishment doesn't really take you to a specific plane. It's a harmless demi-plane. And I mean, since you're from, this plane, it would be a demi-plane and not something else. I could probably figure some ways to do a dimension door, but I don't think I could technically take you through it with me because you're a medium. No offense.
Oh, not taken. Would there be anyone at Batonrance who we could ask for like spell casting or something like that, or something that could allow Quintessa to shift planes, or is that sort of a no-go?
Plane shifting is a 7th level spell.
Right.
Yeah.
And the only person we knew that could do that was the Githnaki, or however you say that.
Is there anything, would there be anything in terms of like pass without a trace or like any kind of invisibility?
I mean, invisibility, I know invisibility potions exist. Maybe you could ask either down in the Arcanist lab, or you can ask Torquelin in the Arcanist lab, Kelwyn in the Herbalism lab, see if maybe there's something they can help.
Realistically, Kelwyn would be our only option. Remember that Torquelin is currently working with Scam at the moment.
True. Well, doesn't hurt to ask.
No, not at all. You'd have to have a lot of invisibility potions. Well, you could ask Annabelle invisibility potions. Maybe she could brew something.
I don't think Annabelle wants to speak to me right now.
Oh.
Hey.
Do you
Why?
mind if I ask? Yeah, why?
Because, well, she made it very clear yesterday she was not happy at that wedding.
Got it.
Right.
That's unfortunate.
Well, I could stifle a try and hope she doesn't blow me up.
or someone else could ask.
Well,
I would.
If I go ask Kelwyn, could one of you ask Annabelle?
Sure.
Okay.
Alright.
It's kind of obvious, by the way, like, Quintessa can sort of tell that Annabelle will probably be fine. Quintessa's just terrified of speaking to her again.
Understandable, she-girl.
She-girl. I wasn't going to say it, but yeah, she-girl. Alright, once I finish my food, I'll go speak to Kelwyn.
Okay.
Hey, you coming up to eat or what?
Oh, I'm just gonna have some of the manservants send down stuff. As long as it's nothing liquid like beef stew that would pour all over this equipment, we'll be fine.
Maybe we
this,
could.
This that kind of is like about that.
Maybe we could drain the stew part out.
Yeah, just send him chunks of meat. Sure. And a fork.
Freeze it. Flush dry the stew.
Yeah.
Right. Going to talk to Kelvin.
Cool. You head upstairs to the herbalism lab and knock on the door. Kelwin opens. It looks like they have fully recovered now from the bombing at the docks.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was there.
Hey.
I forgot they were there. I'm sorry. Oh, you look better. Hi.
Yeah, thank you. It helps that I've got all sorts of ingredients for like a medical poultice and whatnot down here.
Of course. Do you mind if I speak to you real quick?
Sure. What about?
Well, I'm not really the expert on herbalism and stuff like that, but I was wondering if perchance you have anything that could potentially help in terms of stealth or invisibility.
Invisibility, like, oh gosh.
As in, poof, I'm gone.
As in, poof, you're gone. Yes, I am aware of what poof, I'm gone means. Well, if I had some shadow thistle and frostleaf, I could make some shadow blend, but I do not. Those aren't native here.
Ah, a shame. Do you know any alternatives, perhaps, I could use?
Shadow blend is the one I'm most confident in. Anything else, I'd be experimenting, and, do you have the time for experimenting, or...?
In terms of herbalism, no, not really.
Well, that's unfortunate, because, you could either go to a place where, you could either... sorry, let me back up, let me get my thoughts real quick. You could either go up northeast, get some frostleaf from there, and I could, ask around to see who has some shadow thistle for sale, or... I'm sorry, I don't know how to help you.
No,
I could do some medical poultices.
No, I don't want to, not after you've just been injured. I don't want to put you for any stress.
Oh, alright. Sorry I couldn't be of more help.
No, don't apologize. This is all sort of last minute, I understand.
Alright. So was there anything else you needed, or...?
Well, there's nothing else in terms of just stealth in general, or is it just invisibility?
General, that's the invisibility potion I am aware of. Anything else, I'd have to look through my textbooks a little bit longer.
That's fair. Well, if anything efficient comes up, then let me know, but I think that would be all besides that.
Alright, in that case, again, sorry I couldn't be of more help, and have a good night.
Yeah, it's fine, don't worry about it. Have a good night.
Alright, and Kelwin closes the door.
Quintessa walks away like, this is fine.
This is fine. So who's going to Annabelle?
I'll do it. I'll go to Annabelle.
Alright.
Okay, Momo's gonna approach Annabelle's door and just give it a light knock. Or is she in the clinic? Where is she right now?
She has taken a break from the clinic and is going back to her lab, so yeah. You knock on the door of the lab. Annabelle opens the door. Oh, hey, Momo, do they need me back at the clinic, or...?
Oh, no. I actually came to inquire something about you. Oh, for you. You wouldn't happen to know how to make anything for invisibility, would you?
Potions of invisibility are definitely a thing. They're not really common, though, is the problem.
Would you know how to make any or something like that?
Absolutely. It would take me like 4 days, maybe 5, focusing just on that, but theoretically I could make one. Why do you need to go invisible?
Oh, I don't. It's for, Quintessa.
Oh, shoot. Never mind, we just did that.
Okay.
She's going on a really big quest by herself, and I just want to make sure that she's as safe as she can be.
And, so safe as she can be, plus invisibility. She's not doing anything illegal, is she?
No.
Because I don't want to be an accomplice to any crimes!
No, you have nothing to worry about. Nothing illegal, I promise.
Okay.
She's just going to go look for an old friend, making sure that they're okay, and hopefully try to bring them back.
Alright. Still trying to visualize what invisibility would have to do with it. Well...
For stealth, it's gonna be pretty dangerous.
I can imagine invisibility would have something to do with stealth, yes. Okay, you can tell Quintessa if she can afford to wait, like, 5 days or so. Theoretically, I could have this done.
Is there anything I could do that would possibly be able to make it go faster?
Do you know literally anything about how to use alchemist supplies?
No, but I think I might know someone who does.
Alright, in that case, I would like to politely ask you, Momo, please do not try to help me brew a potion of invisibility. That might turn my utensils invisible.
You don't have to worry about that. He takes, like, 2 steps back, like, don't worry, I'm not touching anything with any sort of fluid in it.
Okay.
So, don't worry about that. I will, however, if you need be, I will grab Malifane. I'm pretty sure he's proficient with alchemist tools.
Alright.
Maybe that would be able to help. Okay, I'll send him over. Thank you very much. And
Okay.
he's gonna go find Quintessa and tell her about Annabelle. So I got an answer. She said that she could make something like that.
Yes?
But
Of course there's a but.
Listen. You don't have like we were saying at the table, you don't have to leave now. That being said, the potion's gonna take about 5 days. I know, that's the best I could do, but if I do send Malifane with her, because he knows alchemist stuff, I'm pretty sure, and he could help her, and maybe it would go faster, perhaps?
And when are you guys leaving?
I have no idea. I assume as soon as possible.
Bollocks. Our character, how tight is this deadline?
You should probably get going.
Yeah! Oh, look, Momo, oh god, I can't wait 5 days.
What if
maybe if it
help?
was... I don't want Malifane helping, I need him with you guys. Look, if it was 2 days, then perhaps I could stretch it, but 5 is just too much.
Do you have any other ideas?
At this point, I'm just pitting it all on the Disguise Kid because I cannot think of anything.
Out of character, how long would it take if Malifane helped out?
5 days.
Damn it!
Yeah, Malifane helping out would give Annabelle enough time to also go to the clinic and help the people recover. Otherwise, she'd be spending all the time at the Alchemist Lab and none in the clinic.
I'm so dead.
I'm sorry,
No, it's all right. It's not your fault. Well, perhaps I can spend the time I have left here perfecting a disguise and then go. Because if I do it on the run, then it's not going to help.
Yeah, you look more like roadkill.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry I couldn't help.
It's alright. It's all quick notice anyways. Though, question.
He looks up from with it. He looks up with his eyes, not really his head.
What do you think I should disguise myself as?
He raises an eyebrow.
As in, should I stay human, turn to elf? What do you think?
Well, you're going to the Feywild, yes?
Yes.
What do I know about the Fey? Do I know anything about the species or of creatures in the Feywild?
Make an Arcana check.
Fuck.
Nope.
I don't know. I don't know anything about the Feywild besides that one time I went there and it was horrifying. I guess I would say, an elf. I don't know.
An elf. Are there elves in the Feywild?
I don't know.
No, I'm asking Alex.
Make an Arcana
Oh,
check.
there-
I would
I-
assume there are.
Make an Arcana check.
Alright. Nice.
There are, in fact, elves in the Feywild. Plenty of them.
Cool, elf it is. Alright, in which case, I'll be in the library. I will get this as best as I can before I go. I should probably leave tomorrow. Time's pushing.
If you want, I could probably help since I grew up around elves and I clearly have
yes.
some sort of skill in design, so...
Oh, yes. Oh, please. I can pay you.
That won't be necessary. I'll just happily do something useful.
I have a hyena hide I haven't shifted. You can have that and sell it if you want.
I don't think I'll need... You know what? Let's just go. And he just...
Okay,
starts
let's
walking
go.
her.
Alright. Quintessa, are you
Yep.
proficient in the disguise kit?
No, of course I'm not!
I do
Charisma-
have the spell guidance as a cantrip.
Charisma check
Oh,
with
thank you.
advantage, please, Quintessa.
Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, shit. Never mind. Almost perfect, yeah.
Nice.
Might as well slap that guidance on there.
Might as
Yeah.
well, yeah.
What's guidance again? D4?
D4.
Yeah.
There we go. Now
Hey.
it's perfect.
There we go.
Alright. So, I mean, obviously it's not a full transformation, but it's enough to make some idiot who didn't know you were a human think you were an elf.
Fuck.
Mom was clearly not on his A game today.
Oh, it will pass from a distance, I think.
Well, it's the best I can do for now.
Well, the elves are the ones who kind of perfected the old arcane archery thing, so I guess the
Maybe
bow would kind of help.
Yeah.
Not going to lie, I am. Don't tell anyone this, I am kind of scared.
I'm kidding. I would be too. I'd be terrified. I'm sorry you have to go do this all by yourself.
It's
I thought-
alright.
I thought Malifin was going with you.
No, I think he was considering it, but I told him to stay. I think he's better with all of you.
Well, Can I be frank with you, Quintessa?
Of course.
I really, truly think you shouldn't go alone.
Honestly, neither do I, but it's either this or I risk the worst. And I cannot forgive myself knowing I'd be going with you guys and leaving him behind. I'm sorry.
I understand. I do. But I worry about you, and of course I worry about everyone else. I just promise me you'll be okay.
Well,
At least promise me you'll try.
of course I'll try. I mean, it would be a bit stupid if I can't even get there, can I?
Well, if you need anything before you do head out, do not be afraid to ask, okay? All I can really do is offer to help. I don't know what else to do. And don't tell anyone, but even when I do help, it seems like I can't really help. If anything, I just make things worse. I feel like I did when I was just a kid, and whenever all of this just started and I could barely do anything.
We've all grown up since this war started.
Did you hear the explosion earlier this morning?
Yes, I just assumed it was some sparse heat wave or something.
No, that was me.
With Corellian?
Yeah. I was training with my glaive, and I've been getting better at it. And then Corellian asked me to spar with him, and then, well, I didn't do too great, and there were a couple of parts where he starts clenching and scratching at his arm. I kept relying on necromancy, and I accidentally cast a really powerful spell and almost really hurt Corellian, and I think he didn't really seem hurt at all from anything I did.
Well, you shouldn't be ashamed of this power you have. You just need to know how to put it to the right use.
That's what I'm trying to do, but any time I use it, it just hurts and ruins things, just like
You're in war, Momo. You can't worry about how your opponent feels.
Well, I know that. I don't want to use necromancy. I don't... Do you remember what Rancor said when he blew up the docks? He said I was a necromancer. I don't want to be that.
Then don't be. You're not a necromancer. You're Momo, who just so happens to have necromancy spells. If you don't want that label, then don't rise to it. Make what you want of yourself.
I just don't know what I want myself to be. I want to be useful, but even when I try... He takes a breath, he kind of slowly gets up and... I'll talk to you later. Thanks for listening to me.
Of course. It's gonna be okay.
I hope so. And he heads out.
Nice.
Alright. Anything else anyone wants to do during the night?
Actually, Corellian would like to do their best to catch Quintessa before she retires for the night. So that basically just ends up with them waiting in the hallway outside of the library for her to come out, because I'm sure she's in there.
You come out She looks a lot more elvish than you recognize her.
You see Corellian do like a really big double take, like a more of a double take than you would expect. But they sort of just shake it off and just say, Quintessa, you feeling up for that? Feeling up for that walk?
Oh, yes. Of course, yes, the walk. I forgot about the walk. Yes, let's go for a walk. Is a thing we will do right at this moment. Walk, let's go.
Malphane, like, here right now?
What?
Is Malphane here right now? Was he around for this whole library disguise kit thing, or no?
I don't think he was.
Okay, in that case, if he's not there, then Corellian has nothing to say to him.
No.
So,
No.
Yeah. Let's, sure, let's walk then. Corellian does like a little gesture, sort of, let's go out into the grounds and Battlegrounds away from people and all this sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're still planning on going through with this, right?
Yep. The disguise was a bit hit and miss, but what do you think?
It's Corellian just sort of blinks a few times and just sort of shakes their head a little again. It's enough to make me look twice, but I'm not the most perceptive, not compared to other people.
Well, I'll be in grass and foliage and all that, so perhaps I'll have a bit of cover.
You're gonna try going the Ashnalora route then?
I don't have much else of a choice.
What are you gonna do if they catch you?
I don't know. God knows what they'll do to me, so probably just stay.
Don't kill you.
Yeah. Probably just bullshit, state my case, all that crap. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if anything, you've got the positive of obviously you're no friend of the Oreads, so there's that.
Oh yes.
Do you speak Elvish, right?
Of course I speak Elvish.
I always wanted to learn, but I never got the chance to.
You don't know Elvish?
No, I didn't have the opportunity to do much study. I know Draconic and Dwarvish, because, Dwarvish is useful, at least dealing with the sort of people that I deal with, and I know Common, obviously, but that's it.
She says in Draconic. Well, Draconic is a fun language.
It is. Corellian responds in Draconic, sort of perks up a little bit.
It is a bit complicated, but you get the hang of it eventually.
Yeah, just you're gonna have to work on Malphane's accent and vocabulary and grammar structure. He can get his point across, but he's not exactly a poet when it comes to the Draconic language, that's for sure.
No.
Thank God, I don't know what I'd do.
She switches back to Common and then says, well, if you ever want to learn Elvish, I don't pride myself on being a teacher, but I could try.
Corellian just sort of looks up at her and has this sort of like away look, as if they're seeing something but not quite, and just no, yeah, that would be really nice. How's married life treating you? I know it's only been a day, but
well, trying to get used to not having the Krina name now. I mean, I know I could have kept it, but I don't know, Lythos kind of rolls off the tongue a bit better.
Quintessa Lythos, Mrs. Lythos. No, it sounds good on you.
Oh God, I'm a Mrs. now.
You sure are. I mean, I guess technically you could still be a miss if you wanted to, but I don't really know how, humans do all that sort of thing.
No, wait, Mrs. is mature, nice. Nice.
Not to be more serious, but I was sincere when I said what I said earlier. I know that we're all very, very angry down at the docks. All emotions are running high, but I didn't make that offer lightly.
What do you mean?
With, if you come back and we don't, the resurrection tablet, the scroll, you can...
Oh.
It's yours to use.
Yeah. You'll come back.
Yeah, we'll come back, I'm sure. It's gonna be fine. We've walked into Dragotha's lair, we've, faced down Otar the Foul, probably dead barbarian of the north. I've killed a dragon with a lot of help, but did that, and it's just...
See? How will this be any different?
How will this be any different? As much as we've butted heads, and we have butted heads a lot, it still has been nice having you around.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry I've been so difficult, though, especially around this.
You're fine. I know that we have differing opinions about a lot of things, but I understand where you're coming from, at least, and I hope that you understand where I come from sometimes. So,
absolutely.
Carlin sort of kicks at some gravel and just, it's not that I don't care about him. I actually give a lot about him. As Gull, I mean.
Yeah.
I actually liked him a lot. I dragged his sorry carcass out of a lake after he almost drowned. Something. I almost had a fight with Malivane. The whole, you can't just keep him locked away sort of thing. It seems like it was forever ago. I liked Eskull. He was a bastard, mind you, but there's nothing wrong with being a bastard. I'm a bastard sometimes. Scam is a bastard all of the time, and we still let him hang around. But no, I wish I could come with you, but I can't. Not after all that happened.
No, I understand. Look, don't get me wrong. It's not like I don't understand. If it was any other situation, I would of course come with you, but I don't know how much time I have. I can't risk it.
I get that, and you'll forgive me for saying this, but I feel like I, of all people, probably understand the best what you're feeling and what you're trying to do.
I appreciate it.
You look like her, when you're disguised up like that.
Oh. I'm sorry.
No, sorry, I just realized you probably didn't really know what I mean.
No, listen, about that, with the whole thing with her soul in the book. I'm sorry. I haven't really explained myself. It's
Okay,
not...
Go ahead.
It's not that I didn't want to prioritize one or the other, but in the heat of the moment, I was so scared we'd lose the book. I just decided in that moment that was the priority, and that was wrong. I'm really sorry.
No, lashes from obvious that they're very comfortable. No, trust me, I understand. I was there for the book too. I didn't know that she'd be here, be there. I didn't know that.
It's okay.
No, I trust me. I get it. I understand. I probably would have done the same if I was in your situation. It's just that things are a little complicated and I love him too.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, he's safe now, at least.
Yeah. Quintessa, honestly, truly, best of luck, best wishes. My heart goes out truly because, yeah.
Likewise. She holds out a hand to you.
Yeah. Carlin sort of takes it with his claw and squeezes it and just sort of takes a pause and then hugs her. Allow it.
Yeah. Kind of like crouches and hugs back.
I really do hope you'll get him back.
I hope you're victorious as well.
Yeah, that's the dream. That's the aim. And if not, like Scam said, it's a preliminary sort of thing. Always try and retreat, so it's not as if we're marching off to our.
I suppose.
Yeah, you know us better than that. We're all stubborn bastards.
Absolutely.
Bravo stubborn, Malphane stubborn. I'm an absolute pain in the ass. Scam is the worst.
Yep.
The worst. So yeah, no, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about, and I'm sure you'll find a way into the Feywild. And actually, this is gonna sound stupid, but it might be worth checking with the Adventurers Guild. Who knows? Maybe some drifter coming through happens to be a very powerful magic user. I mean, it's a long shot, but at least it's something that wouldn't take a lot of time, right?
That's true. Well, I'll have a look.
Well, I don't want to encroach too much on, your time with your husband, since you have one of those now.
Yes.
I'll let you be. And hopefully you can have a second one of those sooner rather than later.
Here's hoping.
Yeah, I'll see you in the morning.
Corellian, one more thing.
Hi.
If you ever see Raildrim again, can you tell him something for me?
Yes.
Let him know his little mockingbird is never coming home.
Correct. Purrs at this low back of the throat type of thing. Am I allowed to attempt to spike him through the skull after I deliver that message?
Oh, go for it.
I mean, I would love to leave you with the honors, but I mean, an opportunity is an opportunity, right?
As long as you transcribe everything that happened, it's all good.
Yes, ma'am. It would be more than a pleasure. I'll be out for a little while longer. It's nice to actually be able to see for once in my life, but I'll leave you to it.
Yeah. Well, have a good evening.
You too.
All right. And so Corellian heads back to Bat and Rance Hall. Anything else anyone wants to do for the night?
Sleep?
I'm gonna take that silence as a no. Okay. The morning comes. Quintessa, you realize that maybe it's not such a great idea to fall asleep in your makeup.
Well, I'll readjust.
So remember, as you readjust and look at yourself in the mirror to see how you can readjust, remember how you said you didn't want to look like a clown? Well, with the makeup melted, you look a little bit like a clown.
Well, I'll readjust. I'll just
My mic was
reapply.
muted
So.
this whole time.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter regardless. Alright, but I can fix myself fine, right?
Yeah, you can fix yourself. I'll allow that.
Good, thank you. Alright, I will check in with the Adventurers Guild really quick when I wake up.
All right. I'm gonna have to get the tables ready. So that would be heading down to the Noble Stoat Tavern and looking around, seeing who, in fact, of the Adventurers Guild is there and looking to be hired. This is going to be a lot of rolls, so please bear with me.
It's alright.
So... yeah.
Sip my Pepsi Max.
You sip some Pepsi Max. You look around the Noble Stoat Tavern, sipping your Pepsi Max, which is definitely a thing that they serve. And you see a halfling male with tan skin, sandy brown hair, brown eyes, and incredibly raggedy clothes, just kind of hunched over a table, sipping some coffee, and you notice that on his backpack there is a holy symbol of some kind. It looks to be a holy symbol in the shape of a mask.
A mask?
Mm-hmm.
What type of mask?
Like a full face, smiling comedy mask.
Oh. Oh, that sounds like a trickery thing. That's fun. You said he's a halfling?
Yes.
Alright. Oh, fuck, I don't know halfling. Okay. I will approach him and just say, good morning, sir.
Oh, good morning. Who are you?
Oh my god! That's a cute voice! Hello, my name is Quintessa Lythos.
Lythos. Are you related to Malphane Lythos?
Oh, yes, that's my husband.
Oh, I heard it. He does live here, doesn't he?
Yes?
Ah, cool. I heard the stories. Not all of them were great. Do you know any better stories than the ones I've heard?
Well, those are private, but that's besides the point.
Why are they private?
Reasons. Anyways, I was wondering, if perchance you are looking for work?
Why would you think I'd be looking for work?
I was curious, but let's move on to a different question. What brings you here?
Oh, I heard that the Adventurers Guild had a contract here, and I was coming to see if there was any work available. So when I was asking, how did you know I was looking for work? I was asking, how did you know? Were you spying on me?
No, I'm not really a spy. Sorry, this guy's too cute. No, I was just It was just a lucky guess, woman's intuition.
Wow, that must be pretty lucky. How else often are you lucky? I can words. Why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing. I just
Why are you lying to
remembered
me?
I just remembered a funny moment with Malifane. Very lol funny.
What would that moment be?
Oof. That's a good question.
It is a good question, I know.
This fucking guy. He tripped once, and it was funny. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds funny.
That sounds funny. But yes, I am going on a quest nearby to Ashran Alora. I don't know if that's a territory you'd be comfortable going in, but
Oh, I should
if
be
you'd
fine.
like. Oh, really? You should.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, I'll kind of sit down because I haven't yet sort of interview pose. So, what abilities do you have, if you don't mind me asking?
I am blessed by Mask the Trickster God. Great guy. You should totally meet him sometime.
Wait, Mask the Trickster God.
MASK, not my Tomb of Annihilation character.
I was gonna say, what has he been doing?
Mask is great, and I love him, but I don't know. Ascending to godhood.
I have power leveled.
God. No, it's like in friggin' spoilers for Crit Roll, but it's like in Crit Roll, that one character who just one person was like, hey, you're a god, and then he was like, I'm a god. Okay, well, I've never actually heard of that god.
He's not native to Irion. He's more of a King's March type of person.
Oh, I've heard lovely things about King's March. What's it
It's
like?
a great place. King's March City, beautiful, full of canals. You should totally visit sometime if you're going on a honeymoon.
Oh, well, I'll certainly keep that in mind. So you're... Sorry, did he say if he was a cleric or something?
He said he was blessed by the Trickster God mask, and he has the holy
Blessed.
symbol on his backpack.
So, yeah, cleric.
He's a Trickster cleric, yes.
Trickster cleric. I love trickster clerics. Oh, perfect. Well, he's a very big proposition then.
Okay.
How do you feel about going to the Feywild?
I have never been.
Would you like to go?
Not particularly.
If I pay you, would you like to go?
Not particularly, but I do like getting paid.
Well, how much are you asking for then?
Let's see. Going to the Feywild would be more than my usual rate. 6 gold a day.
6 gold a day. Out of character, I've got 261 gold. Would that be enough to cover it, right? For how long I'd be there?
Theoretically, yeah.
Alright. That is, more than brilliant. I don't think we'd be there for more than a few weeks at most, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed. So, is that a... Actually, I never got your name. What's your name, sorry?
Yeah, I was wondering. Why didn't you ask my name?
Look,
Are
my
you
priorities are a bit shitty. No, of course not!
Okay, I just wanted to double check. My name's Cade Candlethumb.
Oh my god. Alex, this isn't fair. No, he's gonna die now and I'm gonna be sad.
I'm gonna interject and I'm gonna say something as Scamuel Thelonious likely, and I guarantee you it's gonna be completely in character.
Go ahead.
Do it.
Quintessa! Best thing about Harlings, if they die, you don't gotta pay them!
Yeah, you can just take the money back. It's a win-win situation.
Exactly!
They're gonna be dead, and then you're gonna get their stuff. I see this as an absolute win.
We're going to move right along.
Did you hear something?
I hear lots of things. What were you listening to?
The background hum.
What background hum?
Never mind. Well,
Are you
Cade
feeling okay?
Candlethumb, if
Do you
this-
taste copper?
no. No. Sometimes, but not right now. But Cade Candlethumb, if this is a good enough deal for you, I am more than happy for you to accompany me.
Sounds reasonable. Try not to let me die.
I would never dream of it. And she holds out a hand.
Cade Candlethumb
scoots up so he's kind of leaning on the table and shakes your hand.
Oh my god, it's so cute. Yeah, she's like, perfect. Are you okay with setting out like today? Is that
today?
alright?
Yeah, today works fine for me.
Perfect. Do you have what's on your person? Do you have anything that could be useful?
He slams down his backpack, rummages through it. Let's see, I got my mace, I got this holy symbol right here, peels it off like a sticker and puts it back on. Got a day or two of rations, got a little bit of gold left over from my last job, bedroll, some torches, potion of heroism, and a tinderbox.
A potion of heroism?
Yep, stole it from the last guy.
Oh. What do you mean the last guy?
Oh, there was a guy who hired me, and then he died, so I got his potion of heroism.
Oh, and who would he happen to be?
A dead guy.
No, I
You're
meant
asking
his
a lot of
name.
questions. Why are you asking questions?
Is it perchance you forgot?
I did not forget. Why would you insist? Why would you think I forgot? Are you assuming something about my intelligence?
No, not at all. But I don't believe I've seen this potion. What does it do?
You drink it, and it's like someone cast a heroism spell on you.
I don't know what the heroism spell does.
Well, that seems like a you problem.
I'd be happy to ping it.
Just,
yeah,
like,
thanks.
Temporary hit points or something.
It's temporary hit points and immunity to fear.
There you go.
Okay. Let me look. To me. There it is. Oh, spicy! I love it. Well, you keep hold of it for now.
Okay. I was planning to.
Yes, I thought so. I might
Were you planning to steal it?
I was not planning to steal it, no. I might, if that's alright with you, I might collect some healing potions before we leave then, if... I'm sure somebody has them. But yeah, you stay here. I will come back when we have to leave.
Okay.
Please don't leave in the meantime unless you need the bathroom or something, I don't know.
Okay.
I hate you. This is like the quickest I've ever gotten attached to a character since Monkey.
Monkey's all your own fault, you know it.
Say that as if the original rogue didn't exist.
Yeah, I feel like there was one that we met before, yeah.
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 True that. Okay, I will go to... Oh, I'll grow a pair and talk to Annabelle if she has any.
Alright.
Yes.
You take a long, heavy sigh, head over to the alchemist lab, and knock on the door. Annabelle opens the door, does a double take upon seeing you. Oh my god, no! Quintessa, I swear, I am not doing another honeymoon! We were over this!
No. It's fine. I just need healing potions.
Okay, like how many healing potions do you need?
Well, how much are you charging?
Normally I wouldn't, but we kinda need these over at the clinic, so,
Yes, of course.
So 75 gold each should really cover my expenses?
Fuck, okay. How much, doing the math.
What do you need to make a healing?
No.
Depends on the type of healing potion. I would have to look up those exact rules later.
Well, I do have second wind, so I think, honestly, just one will suffice.
Alright. You hand over some gold, Annabelle ducks back inside, rummages through several drawers, and, hands a healing potion through the doorway.
Thank you. Also, Annabelle, I'm really sorry about the other day.
There's not going to be any more bees if I open the door a little bit more, right?
There's not going to be any more bees.
Annabelle slowly opens the door another crack, looks around very carefully for bees.
Look, I promise you the bees were unplanned. That was Scam's fault.
Most things are Scam's fault, yeah.
Yes, but I really appreciate you being there. You did a brilliant job.
By the way, you wouldn't happen to know anyone who knows a thing or two about, Weaver's tools or Taylor's tools? Is my hat caught on fire? And I really want to fix this hat. I like this hat a lot.
Do I know? It'd just be Scam, wouldn't it?
Scam's not proficient, but he was the one who made the dress.
Well, your best bet, honestly, would be Scam.
Okay, what's my second best bet?
An individual who I'm pretty sure you can trust called Scamuel Felonius Likely.
No, Contessa, I don't think you understand what a second best bet is.
No, I was trying to trick you with reverse psychology, but that didn't really work. But no, I don't really know anyone else. Oh, this is Momo, who I just remembered for no apparent reason whatsoever.
Definitely no reason whatsoever. Do you taste copper?
Occasionally. But, well, either one of them, I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. I'm sorry about the hat.
Okay, I'll let Momo know later that I want a new hat.
Great. Also, Annabelle.
Yeah?
If I don't come back when I leave, just thanks.
Okay. Real heavy for early in the morning, but okay.
That's my proficiency, really heavy in the morning. That's a thing I do.
Okay, good to know. He gives a very shaky thumbs up.
Proficiency. Now I'm tasting nickel.
Shut up, I couldn't think of the word.
You take a look around. Navagath is there with the great club. Some motherfucker's always trying to ice skate uphill.
Okay, bye, Annabelle! Nice knowing you!
Joj, I think, was trying to say something.
Yes?
Out of character, would mending be able to help the hat?
Absolutely, yes.
Yes! Finally!
Wait, actually, mending would be able to help if it was torn. The hat is burned. The hat is burned.
Oh.
Hereby, I'm done.
Today is not a good day for Momo.
Today is the last day.
Alright. I will go back to Cade then.
Alright. Cade has indeed not moved.
What a good boy. Well, you can come with me. I need to say some goodbyes first, but I'm sure you can tag along if you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah, you can meet Balthane if you want.
Oh, that would be great. I could ask him questions about the stuff you don't want to tell me.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to share. Yeah, I will go find the others and say goodbye.
Alright. Cade is, right there tagging along on his stubby little halfling feet.
Oh my god. Jojo, I will drown you in money to draw him.
Pay up.
Alright, where is everybody?
Momo's probably... You know what? He's probably in the library looking up, if they have any books on... just armor and fighting techniques, then he's gonna be, nose deep in it. Even taking notes.
There's general books, but, nothing specialized in the art of warfare.
Literally anything will do. He's desperate to do something.
Yeah. I come in. Oh, Momo.
He's just
Cade comes in. What you reading?
Just, nothing.
That doesn't look like nothing. Why are you lying to me?
Why are you asking questions?
You're being very suspicious.
Kate, this is the library. You have to be a bit quiet.
Okay. Why are you lying to me?
What is your name?
Cade Candlethumb. What's yours?
My name is Momo Phone. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you too. Why were you lying to me?
Because I have insecurities I don't like to talk about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you. Anyway, how are you, Quintessa?
I'm fine. Listen, I know this is a bit short, but I feel like, I found the help I need in pats Cade on the head. I'm going to be heading off soon.
What? Like today?
Well, yes, today.
Oh, okay.
I-
When are you leaving?
When I say goodbye to everybody else, you're the first, so maybe like no less than an hour, I suppose.
Well,
Look, please don't cry, it'll make it difficult.
I'm not gonna cry.
Why are you lying?
You listen.
No violence in the library.
Not violent either. Well, he kind of like just immediately points to the halfling. Just don't, don't.
Cade points right back. Don't.
I love him. Momo closes his book, gets up, and just. Well, I know you'll do great. And I know that you will find him when you get back safe. Good luck.
You too, Momo.
He opens his arms. Awkward friend hug.
Awkward friend hug.
And they hug, and it kind of melts into a more very close friend hug. Like,
Yeah.
squeezes her and-
Rubs you back a bit, yeah.
Cade
Don't.
scoots in and joins in the hug.
Yeah!
I like hugs.
Momo puts a hand on his head, like,
Okay. How old are you, Cade, by the way?
Cade starts counting on his hands. Gets to 16. This many.
Oh! Oh, that kind of like... There's a spark of worry on Quintessa's face, and then it's just gone. Just like, that's a good age.
Yeah.
not too much younger than me.
How old are you?
Yeah, well...
Oh,
no.
I'm 17.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm gonna go find the others.
Do you mind if I come with you?
Oh, absolutely.
And, he puts the book back, signs his name out, and goes with her. And
I'll go talk to Scam, but we don't have to roleplay that if that's whatever.
Okay, later, host.
Yeah. Yeah, here's Cade, here's not Cade, let's go. Alright. I'll find Krellian then.
Okay.
Krellin would probably be either, well, whichever place needs the most help, either the docks or the clinic.
Currently it's the clinic.
Alright, in that case, Krellin is at the clinic pushing every point of lay on hands and the patient.
Oh no.
Lesser restoration they possibly can, and every cure wounds they can as
We're
well.
bringing
So,
Cade
yeah.
into a fucking clinic. Alright, I will awkwardly bring Cade into the clinic with me. Krellian.
Oh, hi.
Well, I took your advice. Points down. Here's the help.
Nice to meet you. Krellin extends a hand to the
Hi.
halfling.
Cade shakes your hand. Why are all these people hurt?
Well, there was a bit of an incident with a lot of fireball spells going off at the docks. As a result, there were a lot of injured and other casualties. What's your name? Sorry, I'm Carleen Bayliss. You are?
My name's Kate Candlethumb. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Master Candlethumb, an absolute pleasure as well. I presume you will be assisting / have been hired by Mrs. Lythos.
She's paying me, yes.
Oh, thank gods for that.
Otherwise, I would not be going.
What?
Feywild's scary.
Feywild is scary, that's for sure. Krullian likes this man already. So, that's that, huh, Quintessa?
Yes. I should be leaving soon.
Soon as in...
As in the next hour soon.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I
Shit.
felt better now than never, you know?
Yeah, no, definitely. The sooner the better. Not the sooner the better as in the sooner you leave the better, but the sooner the better as in for
Yes.
sake, at least.
Yes. But, thank you, and good luck with your endeavors as well.
Yeah, of course. Luck, I'm sure we will hardly need it. Are you okay? Are you gonna be
Am I?
okay? Yes.
Well, there's no real certainty on that, is there?
No, but that still doesn't stop one from asking.
I think I'll be okay.
Alright. Call me sentimental, but you've got to come back. You did promise to teach me Elvish, and that requires the both of us. That means you need to come back, and I need to come back for that to happen.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
yeah, definitely, precisely. Exactly.
Great. Well, I'll be seeing you then.
Yeah. Wait, Quintessa, stay safe, won't you? As safe as possible. I mean.
Well, as long as you do as well.
And don't tell anyone else, but I kind of do really give a shit about you.
Well, the feeling's mutual, Corellian.
Krellian
Thank
does that to her again, and just sort of does a bit of a side hug, and just safe travels, as safe as one can be, and have fun in the court of the Skeleton King.
I'll certainly try.
Yeah, and if you see Esgol, well, send him my love, I guess. And I'd say punch him, but I'm sure I can do that myself once he gets back.
Perfect.
Well, good luck, and also, Master Candlethumb, a pleasure to meet you. Good luck to you as well.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye!
Alright, I will leave. I will go and find Bert first to say goodbye as well.
All right. Bert is back in his office doing some calculations as to like where money can go to best pay for all the repairs to Batman Hall.
Alright, so I'll knock.
Come in, doors open.
Opens. Hello.
Bert looks up. So, this is the first time you have willingly spoken to me outside of a group setting, so something might be very, very wrong.
Well, wrong is a bit of a word, but I just wanted to say that I'll be leaving in the next hour.
Okay.
So I just a forewarning, just in case we need coverage for the library again.
Right, I can look into someone to take care of the library, if you know.
Perfect. Well, whoever does cover it, make sure they remember signing out once you leave. All of that, you know, that new rule.
Right. You'll find the list of how to take care of it, right?
Yes. I can write it up quickly.
Do that.
God. Do you have any paper?
I am an accountant. Paper seems to appear around me at all times. He just slides over a sheet of parchment.
I pull out Bing, and I just write it down in, like, double quick time.
Alright. Using the power to write things twice as fast, you just scribble something down. Done. Holy shit.
Well, like it's hard.
Yeah, that works.
Great, and, thank you, Bert. I know we don't talk a lot as much, but I really appreciate all your help.
You know, you're one of the only people who's ever said that to me.
Well, people should say it more.
They really should! They really should! I do like 90% of the work to keep this place afloat! They really should!
Exactly. Hey, Cade, come in here and tell him what a good job this man's doing.
Cade leans in. Why?
Because I said so. I'm paying you for this.
You're doing a good job, whoever you are, and whatever your job is.
You see, exactly.
Thanks, I am filled with confidence.
But no, thank you, Bert. I hope to see you again soon.
Yeah, hope you don't die. Would suck to hire a new librarian in the middle of a civil war.
No, I'll be fine.
Alright.
And I leave.
And you leave, which leaves just Malifane to talk to.
Okay. I go.
Wow, what's that supposed to mean?
I'm scared. Alright, I go find you. Where are you?
I'm going to say that Malifane is in the garden. Just kind of looking around.
God darn it. I find you.
Hey.
Hello.
So, this is it, huh?
Yep. Just about.
Sure you don't have any second thoughts? It's okay if you want to bring someone along.
Well, speaking of, points to Kate.
Hi, are you Malifane Lythos?
Yes, I am.
Quintessa said you have a bunch of funny stories and don't want to share. And well, she doesn't want to share. Do you want to share?
I'm sorry? What?
Apparently there are a bunch of funny stories that she doesn't want to talk about. Do you want to?
This is very...
It involves
very
soundproofing, Malifane.
Let's maybe save that for another time.
What's
okay?
soundproofing?
When
Dang
you're
it.
older, Kate.
I'm older now by a few seconds than I was when you said that. Is it now time?
When you're a lot older.
That you are. That you are. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Listen, Kate, why don't you go look at those flowers over there? All the way over there.
Okay!
No, like, you can walk to them and I'll come call you in a bit.
Okay!
Reminds you, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. But, oh god, I don't really know what to say now.
So,
I mean, it was hard enough to say goodbye to you the first time you left.
this isn't goodbye. Just goodbye until next.
I know, but this time you can't really communicate with me. Not that you were communicating in the first place. Still, never got a letter. Still.
Maybe. Everything finds a way, though. Call the hunt.
Perhaps. Well, you better stay safe. Keep your little spider safe. And,
Oh, he'll be fine.
yeah, he'll be fine.
He's got someone taking. Believe you me.
Yes, don't... Please come back, and if you come back with scars, then... well, I was supposed to keep them concealed, but I don't know, you might look good with a scar.
Maybe? I don't know. I haven't really
Don't purposely go and get a scar, like, if you can avoid it, go.
I don't plan on it. I don't plan on it at all. I just... I don't know. I like sparring, but I don't like I hadn't thought about something like that. I don't know.
Yes, but stay safe. Don't die, because if you die, I'll be very upset. Like, none of that. And I'll make sure not to die either.
Win.
What?
It's gonna be okay.
Is it though?
Just gone through worse.
I know, but you know what? I'm trying so hard to tell myself it's going to be fine, but I'm terrified.
So the fact that you're yourself through this is quite a testament to brave. Quite frankly,
Yeah. Oh God.
you
Hugs. Just please don't die. I can't afford to lose you as well. Look, there's only so many journeys to the Feywild I can afford, okay?
Anya, everything's gonna be okay. But his head kind of leans to the side a little bit. Likewise to you, you just stay safe, stay close. Make sure you stay as... It kind of looks back at her. Please.
Okay.
Please. No, you will.
Of course.
You and your little buddy over there.
Yeah, he's...
These are really cool flowers! What are they called?
What are they?
He is looking at tulips.
Oh. Those are tulips.
Why are they called tulips? There's more than 2 of them!
Reasons,
What color are the tulips anyway? I forgot.
White.
Just out of curiosity.
They're white tulips.
Okay.
She looks back at Malifay and, like, puts a sort of hand on his cheek. Like, can you promise me something?
Yes.
If I don't come back, can you finish Rose on the battlefield for me?
Can't promise that because you...
Well, I know maybe the writing will be a bit mismatched, but I think you can come up with a good ending.
Sure. I'll do something. Something
never
tells
leave
me
a-
that... Something tells me we both have...
I never leave a work unpublished, Malifay. Remember that.
No.
I love you. I'm sorry I don't say that nearly enough.
Start now.
She kisses you, but it's like a really long kiss. And she's holding your face, like, not like squishing your face, but like holding it.
No.
Thumb.
He responds by putting his hands on your waist and just getting you in a bit closer.
Thank you. And she holds you as well. It's like, you can tell she's really struggling to let go.
It's gonna...
You promise?
Yes. Promise on my own.
If his hand's there, she puts her hand there as well, like, just holds it. Well, You listen to your wife now, okay? I'll be
Will
back
do.
soon.
You know you will.
And she gives you one last kiss before she leaves.
About a minute later, Cade catches up to you. Why didn't you call me when you were leaving?
Oh, I was caught up in... Kind of quickly wipes a tear away. Business.
Okay. And you head out of Baton Rance Hall. What? It's fine.
It's fine. I immediately do not like this music.
It's fine.
Okay,
All right.
let's go.
You head across the plains outside of Baton Rance Hall, along the road leading southward from the building, from the structure, from the defenses, and head into a slightly more wooded area where the trees are just a little bit denser. And as you and Cade go along, you start to notice signs of movement along the road, like old footprints, a lot of them. There's a campfire that you can see off in a clearing in the distance as you head along the road. The campfire itself is dead by now, but you can still see like wisps of smoke coming from it.
Okay.
Yeah. And as you keep going, you start to hear voices conversing in Elven.
Shit. Okay. What are they saying?
Mostly they're talking about when they're going to advance and fully form the blockade.
Blockade? Fuck. Okay, we are going to keep moving quickly.
Why?
Because they're talking about not good things, so we shouldn't stick around.
All right. You hustle and you step a bit, heading along the path. And as you do, you hear the voices get louder as you get closer. And then you hear this groaning from the trees, and the voices get quieter and then get silent.
Shit. I'll try to keep myself as hidden as possible.
All right. You duck your head down, take a slower, more methodical approach as you head down the path, and eventually you get to a point where you cannot see Baton Rance Hall if you look behind it. You're that far into the tree line.
Well, there's really no going back now.
Actually, there is. We could turn around.
Well, we could, but I'm making the active choice to not turn around.
Okay.
You're good with that, right?
I mean, I'm still getting paid, so
Of course you're getting paid.
I should sure hope I'm still getting paid.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. And you turn back from your conversation with Cade, and find dangling from the tree in front of you, a tall woman with skin made entirely of black bark, with pulsating purple energy coming out of holes in her skin, just staring directly at you. Wide, toothy smile on her face, like bark wooden spider legs extruding from her back.
Oh! Oh, it's you! Ooh!
Hey. Serata grins. Hey there, Quintessa. Love the makeup job.
Oh, fuck. Hi. Yeah, something I can help you with?
I'd say so, yeah. We're gonna have some questions for you.
Oh, for fuck's sake! No, you know what? I'm not really in the sort for questions right now. I'm kind of in a rush.
Oh, well, that's gonna be great, because, see, I was wondering, would you be doing this the easy way or the hard way? And secretly, I was really hoping you'd do the hard way. You hear that of bowstrings being pulled from the tree lines all around you.
What do you want?
Like I said, we have questions. So are you going to answer them nicely, or do I have to make you?
Are we doing this here?
Oh, no. I'd be taking you back to the boss.
No. You're not gonna let me go.
Oh, well, that's up for her to decide. It's not my call, really. I'm just here to deliver you, one way or another.
I look down at Cade.
Cade is just, staring numbly at Sarada, whose gaze slowly turns to him. I like your friend, by the way. What's his name?
He's just tagging along. He's got nothing to do with this.
Oh, I disagree. You brought him along towards our camp, so I think you're the one who made him be a part of all this.
No, he's not.
She clambers down the tree, heads towards Cade. Oh, what a cutie. I wonder what he'd be able to tell us.
I'd push him behind me.
I can make him talk, or I can make him scream. Your choice.
Fine. Just don't hurt him.
Acceptable. She puts a clawed wooden hand on your shoulder. You didn't eat anything today, did you?
No.
Good. I wouldn't want you to be sick after the ride. And she grabs hold of you, steps backwards, and disappears into the tree, you getting pulled after her, and suddenly you find yourself jumping from tree to tree, Sarada cackling as you do, heading deeper into the forest. Now you might think that's a good cliffhanger place, but meanwhile, back with Corellian and company, Corellian, you start to head out of the clinic, and one of the dock workers rushes over to you. Got a minute?
Aye? What's going on?
There's some movement over at the north by the docks.
Shit. Got any details before I go?
Ships, not ours. Don't recognize the sign. The flag, rather.
Minotaur?
Maybe, I don't know.
Fuck me. Alright, thanks for the warning, and Corellian will ping Mosca, vault up onto her back, and sprint to the docks.
Alright. Mosca quickly flies across, and you look at the docks, and the water towards the rivers and lakes beyond them. Floating nearby are 3 ships. All of them with the flag. The flag you recognize is the flag of Jadagar Iron King. All forming a naval blockade around the docks. And I'm just gonna zoom out on this map for a little bit, because the Elven blockade is also formed.
Oh, I love it.
Fuck me.
And as you look at the scene before you, and you hear talk from dock workers below about how some buddies they sent off to get supplies from the south haven't come back, you realize Baton Rance Hall is under siege. And that's where we're gonna end our session.
Alright.
I really wanted to set up this because it's been happening in the background for a while and no one went outside to check. No one went out to check what the elves were doing.
Hey, we've had a lot of stuff to deal with inside the halls, so...
It's fine.
I mean, yeah.
You're gonna be fine. I need to adjust the danger clock here real quick. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, I couldn't help but notice the danger clock. What?
We'll discuss the danger clock when we talk about it. It won't be next week, though. Next week, Fallen Empires is on break. We're gonna need some prep time for Side B and for this, because it might surprise you. Running this much units is a pain!
Is there really gonna be a Side B now?
There is, in fact, going to be a Side B now. There is, in fact, going to be a Side B. Alright.
Bloody hell.
But also, Tuesday is not Hollow Knight. Kristen is going to be incapacitated. Thursday is not
Correct.
Chris Throne because it is Thanksgiving. Who the hell knows what we're streaming this week, but we will hopefully see you soon on Internet Remix. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!